I have. Hi everyone, it's me Lisette and welcome to A Proverbs Home. I'm so glad you could be here. I am actually having lunch right now and I thought this would be a great time to have a chat and just talk and eat lunch together. So if it's lunchtime for you, maybe you want to bring out your lunch and sit with me and have lunch with me, or maybe you can just watch this video later when you're having a snack or something. So I am going to be having a ham and turkey sandwich with brioche bread. This is brioche bread. And it is from Aldi. It's from the company Specially, and I love Specially getting this bread. I really do. I like it. It's good bread. So I'm going to be having this, and I'm going to make a sandwich. But the only weird thing about this twist, I am going to be putting mustard on my sandwich. I know, mustard on chocolate chips, but I love brioche bread. I normally just have it with some butter, or I have it plain because it's almost like having a dessert. It's so good. So I'm going to have that. I did get some of these sour cream and onion pretzel sticks. These are the bold flavor from Snyder. We've had these for a while. I have like a stash of different kind of chips in my pantry. So these are the ones I decided. I know, isn't that going to be weird? Like chocolate chip bread, turkey, ham, some cheese, mustard. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that's going to go together. But let me make my sandwich. This bread is so good. I have some turkey. You know, the cold cuts are getting like so expensive to even buy like turkey and cheese from the deli. But I like it. We both do. So I try to get the turkey and cheese and the ham that's on sale. If you go at the right time and you go when it's on sale or early in the morning, when you can meet and talk to the butcher, or if you know the people in the deli department and you're friends with them and they know the prices, they'll tell you what ham and turkey is on sale. You don't have to be friends with them. Just ask. Just say, you know, what turkey do you have on sale? What ham do you have on sale? And I have the Baby Sharp Swiss cheese, which is so good. I love Sharp Swiss cheese. It's really, really good. So I'm going to put that on there. But yeah, I try to go to the supermarket and get meats and stuff when they're on sale. So far, it's been good. I've been going early in the morning if I go to the grocery store. If I go to Aldi, I usually find good cuts of meat for very inexpensive. I think it depends what time you go of the day that you can get yourself a good deal. So here we go. I'm going to put the ham on there. Now, I could put mayo, but I'm going to put mustard. And if you hear something kick on, that's our heater. And I can't turn it off because it is very cold today. And let me shake the mustard. I have to shake it first because sometimes when you pour it out, it's watery. So I make sure I shake it first. I'm going to put some of this on here. Ooh, yummy. Yummy. I love mustard. I love mayonnaise. I love ketchup. So yeah, let me show you one of the breads so you know what it looks like. I'm sure you've seen this bread before. I don't know if you bought it, but I watch a couple of channels that do taste test. Maybe you want to try this because it is really good. It is really good chocolate chip bread, and I really like it. And you can have it toasted. So yeah, we had some snow. Here we go. I'm going to cut my sandwich. I always do. Do you cut your sandwich in half? Sometimes I'll eat it whole, maybe, depending on where I'm at. But usually, if I have a knife around, I'll just cut my sandwich. Because if I don't eat it all, I can put the rest away for later on or something. So this sandwich is pretty thick. Let me show you. Looks so good. And I have my napkin. Let me show you the napkin that I'm using. Has a pumpkin on it. It's just so cute. So let's go on ahead. Oh, I gotta get a couple of chips. We gotta get a couple of chips. That's important. You just put it here on this napkin. Okay, I got my chips right there. My pretzels. And let me pray. Lord, thank you for this lunch and bless it to my body. Amen. Okay, it's important to pray. I got to tell you a story about that, about us not praying before we ate. Tell you what happened to us. Okay. That is so good. That is really good. Did I tell you I was drinking Schweppes ginger ale? That's delicious. It's good. It tastes good with the chocolate chips. Has the right flavors in there. You can taste the mustard with the brioche bread. Brioche bread is so good. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. I know everybody has different tastes, but you should try it. Well, one day my husband and I, we decided to go have lunch. And we went to this hamburger place where they sell hamburger and ice cream, and it was during the summertime. And we ordered our food. We ordered burgers. We ordered fries and our drinks. And we went outside. They had tables outside where you can sit down. And we went outside to one of the picnic tables to eat. It is good. And when we went outside, we were sitting at the picnic table and we didn't pray. I thought to myself, we don't need to pray. We pray all the time. We pray all the time when we eat. So we don't need to pray. So anyway, when we started eating, this fly came around and would not leave us alone. This fly kept buzzing around us, kept like trying to land on our French fries. You know how it is when you're sitting outside during the summer or you get mosquitoes or whatever. Pretzels are good. So, the fly wouldn't leave us alone. So I finally decided, you know what? I think I'm going to go inside and see if I get us a table. Because this fly was being so pestery, he just wouldn't leave us alone. So I go inside to find us a table. My husband was going to bring in the stuff. So when I leave to go back outside to tell my husband we have a table inside, my husband, the food was all over the floor. Now, my husband and I, we laugh at this now because we thought it was funny even when it happened. We were in our car coming home and we just laughed. So what happened was my husband's legs gave way when he tried to get out the picnic table, because there's one of those picnic tables has a seat, and he was holding the tray and his legs gave way and he dropped the tray and dropped all the food on the floor. There was like a couple of things still on the tray. So we picked up the stuff on the ground and we went inside. And I think my burger was one of the burgers that fell on the floor. So I went inside and I decided to order another burger. And I did. I ordered another burger. I let them know what happened. And I took my burger back to the table. My husband and I were kind of laughing at what happened. Not thinking of it. Still didn't pray. I sit down to eat my burger. And when I take the bun off, well, when I was eating the burger, there was a hair in my burger. There was a hair in my burger. Now, this place is not a dirty place. It's a good family place that people used to going to. So it's not like we went to a restaurant that we know, we weren't sure if it was a good place to eat. It's a place that's frequent and it's good and it's clean. It's out in the country. It's a nice place. So I got up to go let them know there was a hair in my burger. And it wasn't brunette, it was blonde. Well, the manager thought I was either wanting my money back, and he thought I was just trying to get something else for free. or something for free. Hi. Yeah. So that ended up being, my husband had to go talk to the manager. Tell the manager, no, there was a hair in my wife's burger. But anyway, he did give me back my money. Because by that time, I had no appetite. By that time, I lost my appetite. Once I saw hair in my burger, I had already lost my appetite. I learned from that experience to pray before I eat my food. Because you never know what's going to be in your food. It doesn't matter where you are, where you go. You could even be in another country, another state. Their water may not be good. Their food, you never know. You never know. Life is life and life happens. It was so good. Yeah. And we laughed so hard. By the time we were done paying for our food, it was close to almost $40-something. Never again. I learned a lesson about being wise without money. These pretzels are so good. You should try them. Sour cream and onion Snyder's. Those are delicious. This is a great night snack. These are good. But I learned from it. And I pray. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care who's watching. Right, Elijah? Right, baby? He's sitting over here, just looking at me. He's so cute. He's just too adorable. I love my cat. So anyway, Elijah, do you want to say hi to everyone? Let me see if I can pull the camera so you can see him and you can say hi to him. Elijah, say hi. Say hi to our friends. Say hi, baby. He's like, I don't want to say hi. So anyway, yeah. So always pray over your meal. No matter where you're at. Pray over your meal because that's so important. And the sad part about it, my husband, he has back problems. Sorry, I thought a call was coming in. He has back problems and his legs gave out that day. That has not happened to him. That day that I thought, I don't need to pray. Because all I was thinking of was about eating. Now, there's been times that I have forgotten to pray and I'm okay. But forgetting is one thing. Me saying I don't need to because I already did or I prayed earlier or whatever. It's not good. For me, at least, for my life. It's so good. I'm going to stop right there because I want me a piece of pie. I'm going to have Sara Lee cheesecake with strawberries. When you pop it, crumbs go everywhere. Another time this was during chemo. So for all of you that have been through cancer, I did. I'm not going to get into the whole cancer story right now. I will share that one day in a video, like in a podcast. But I went through chemo. I went through all that stuff, and it was very hard on my body. It was very hard on me. But God has been with me. Here goes my pie. And he brought me through a really tough time in my life. I could tell you. When you go through things like that, you're either going to grow from it and you're going to ask God to be with you. I got to move this stuff because my cat is playing with it. You're going to either grow from it, or you're going to let it make you bitter, or you're going to be unthankful. And I thank God for everything I've gone through in my life because I've grown from it. So anyway, at that time I was teaching. I was working for a church in the learning center, but I was off of work because of the chemo. And I was home, and I was craving strawberries. I wanted strawberries so bad, like the strawberries that are on here. Let's try this. It tastes more like custard. Doesn't really taste like cheesecake, but it's good. But I love cheesecake. Cheesecake, real cheesecake, like New York cheesecake. Cheesecake Factory. But we can't afford to get that kind of cheesecake. I went to a grocery store the other day. They had a box of real cheesecake, $36. That's never happening. And I was craving strawberries. I wanted strawberries so bad. I was just really craving them. And I was thinking about strawberries. My sister was working, so she couldn't go pick them up. My mom was working, so she couldn't go pick up the strawberries. My brother wasn't home. So I was like, who do I call for strawberries? Whatever, I'll have to wait till I go out. During the time of cancer, I had my own car. I could have gotten in my car and I could have gone and got some strawberries. But when you're on chemo, well, the chemo I was on, because I was on very strong chemo, they didn't want me to go out and be around people because my immune system was very compromised. So during the first week that I got my infusion, I would have to stay home the first week of my infusion. And then the next week, it would kind of start wearing off a little. And by the time it was worn off, then I would have to get chemo again. That's just how it works. And I get a phone call. And it's a friend of mine named Sandy from church. She was a teacher and she worked at a school. And she goes, Lisette, she goes, I'm coming by your house. She goes, I got a bunch of bushels of strawberries. She goes, would you like some? I said, sure, I would love some. I said, wow, only God knew that. God answers prayers. He does. In the hardest times of our life, He answers prayers. To be thankful. Every bit of food, every lunch, everything. Sometimes we can take things for granted. God knows I'm grateful. But we get used to things. We get used to eating the breakfast we eat in the morning. We get used to doing grocery hauls. We get used to this and we get used to that. We all do it. I'm guilty of it. One bathroom, 3 spigots, a spigot outside, water everywhere when there's countries where people have to walk miles and miles to get water. Yeah, the price of eggs is up. It is. And we're all upset at the price of eggs. But there are people in the world, overseas in other countries, that don't get to eat eggs. I love my country. But we got to remember to be thankful. We are a country that is blessed, even with everything we're going through. We are so blessed. We are a land of milk and honey. When our shoes get broke or we go and we order them, we get online, we can order what we want. Not everybody can do that. This is more like a fluffy custard. That was good. So I'm going to go have a drink. Like I said, try these sour cream and onion twisted Snyder pretzels. The brioche bread, you would love it. And it actually tastes good with mustard, ham, and turkey. It was good. No problem. Now, when I'm eating by myself and I'm home, I don't go, I'm doing that because I'm on camera. I don't eat with my mouth open either. I do have table manners, but, I don't want food on my mouth and stuff like that when I'm talking to you. So anyway, I love you all. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. And I'll talk to you soon. And watch out for the next video that I'm going to be making, Who Let the Dogs Out. Watch out for that podcast. Talk to everyone soon. Bye.